Okay, this video is called Channel Milestones and Mission Statement. So basically, from studying the medical literature quite extensively, as well as the internet medical videos, regarding nutrition, health, toxicology, and whatnot, my impression is that the two best doctors on the internet for health and nutrition are Dr. McDougall and myself. There's a lot of other ones that are really good. There's some of them that are fantastic and great. They tend to be in a limited area. Like Esselstyn is awesome with his work on diet and coronary artery disease. Okay, T. Colin Campbell is awesome with his work on protein. Okay, and cancer. And there's other ones. They're awesome for the work that they've done. They've done great research, or they're great experts on some area. That's all well and true. But in terms of overall general knowledge and teaching, that's my impression. People might disagree with it, but that's what I think. Okay, most of the internet information is wrong. What I see is, tons of money goes into promoting, of course, all this stuff that's not true, like paleo, keto, carnivore. All this money goes into good fats nonsense, big protein nonsense, because that's where the big profit is. So most of the doctors promoting that are either ignoramuses or they're being paid to sponsor that stuff. So I see a need for me to keep making this YouTube channel because the truth is like hard to find on the internet. And there's other great nutrition YouTube channels. Okay, there's people like Chef Aja, there's people like Jeff Nelson, and there's other ones that are really good too. So, anyways, I still work full time as a clinical MD. And it's kind of boring. I just generate billing codes all day, like most clinical MDs. And I would love to, be sponsored by a research company that really wanted to figure things out. But I doubt it'll ever happen because there's no money in helping the pros. There's no money that goes into keeping people healthy. The money goes into coming up, with the next magic drug to win the lottery. No one cares about the pros. They're a bunch of poor people. Okay, I would love to work in a concierge practice, like, some wealthy people that want a smart doctor and that are actually interested to learn. That's actually rare. Most patients don't want to learn anything. They're nice people, but they're pleasant, but they're totally clueless and ignorant. I mean, that's just based on years of experience. Or in a concierge practice, or some type of telehealth. That would be convenient for me because I'd like to have more time to read and write research papers and books. What are the channel milestones? This channel now has over 1,500 videos. This channel has over 1 million views here. A lot of those come from the shorts, and the shorts I think are kind of vulgar and stupid, and I don't make them. A viewer makes them for me, but if the viewer didn't make them, I wouldn't even have any. So people say, why do I post them? Some of them are cringy and stupid and weak, but they're my voice, but he'll sometimes put his own stupid videos in there. I post them because over 100 times more people like watching those shorts compared to watching the full-length videos. I could make the best video in the world on a subject, an hour long. No one will care. I'll get 200 views, and then I'll post some stupid short about, why do women have big butts, and I'll get thousands and thousands of views, and so hopefully more people learn about my channel that way. That's why I do it, but I'm fully aware that those shorts are vulgar and stupid. My goal is, that's where most views come from. So there's actually not that many views of my good and longer videos, but there's some. Okay, what else? My goal is to try to be the best source of health information on the internet. Now, I know there's lots of great YouTube health channels and nutrition channels. I know there are. There's wonderful ones that I like to go to and watch myself. Well, I'm trying to be one of them, okay? And I think I have done that. Okay, to help people remember and learn about the great achievements in art, literature, philosophy of Western civilization. And this is the case because people really don't learn this stuff in schools. They don't learn it in high schools. And in most colleges, they don't learn it. I was lucky enough that my father was interested in all this stuff. And I took classes in this stuff when I was at Stanford and then read a ton on my own. Okay, and also, every day I'm in the car when I commute, I listen to an audio book. And I've read, thousands of books that way. And I watch some type of course or internet video at night when I eat dinner. So I'm always soaking up information and reading it and stuff. So what I'm trying to say is the Americans, they're like Esau trading their birthright to Jacob. Okay, they're fucking stupid. You have the greatest civilization ever in the history of the world, Western civilization, and it's being traded for third world nonsense, BS. And, poverty and stupidity and vulgarity and beat music and all this crap. So I like people to know, the most magnificent art, literature, music ever produced by far in the history of the world has come out of Western civilization. And, so I try to teach people about it, because when you see how great and wonderful and good and beautiful it is, hopefully they'll be more motivated to preserve it. Because, don't just go by the internet. This stuff could all be deleted off the internet. I kind of see that happening. They'll just shadow ban all the Christian stuff. And that's why it's also important to have a variety of places to go to watch videos. You need to have more than one site you go to, because I think they're going to wax and wane some sites. Okay, what else do I see happening? Well, the millionaire, billionaire perverts that run the world, they have put it into writing that they think the world's population should be reduced to about 500 million. And what that means is about 9 out of 10 people they don't want around, okay? So, it's like the world's going through a phase of musical chairs here, okay? So, hopefully, freedom, free speech, all this good stuff will continue. You can't have good art and literature if you don't have free speech. But I don't know what's going to happen. So I'll just do my little part to teach people about all the great art, literature, philosophy of Western civilization, the science of Western civilization, the beauty of Christianity's aesthetic Christianity, I would call it. I'm not that big on dogma. I think all the things that the different Christian sects disagree on are very minor in comparison with the stuff they agree on. And especially just, follow the Ten Commandments, love thy neighbor, be nice, help each other. It's not rocket science. Okay. And then I also think what I see happening is this whole LGBTQ stuff is being used to pretend they're on the high moral road, but what they're really doing is it's being used by the cow, moon, east groups to basically say that Christianity is hate speech and make it illegal and make the Bible illegal. They're opening the down south, flooding the country with men of the age where they are in armies, and using them to destroy countries, and starving people by destroying small family farms like in Oregon recently, polluting rivers like with train tip overs, burning down food processing factories, buying up farmland, spraying toxic chemicals on avocados and other plants. So I see all these sad things happening, and you kind of wish we would have been born during an age of peace and prosperity, but unfortunately you live when you do. So I'll do what I can to teach people, to help people. I can only do so much. If there's some rich person out there that wants to sponsor me, I'm perfectly happy to take care of you, your family, your group, and to do research. I'm a workaholic, so it's very easy to get me to work all day long. But it is what it is. Anyways, I hope this channel is helping people. I'll keep going with it as long as I can. It's not monetized. I just want it to be good. I know I'll never be popular. I'm always going to be, shadow, what band, because when I'm telling you guys the truth, nobody wants the pros to know the truth about anything.